Okay, so that was 28 minutes. This is 29 minutes. And this is the second part of reading the movie script. Okay, so nextly, after I see the diamond that belongs to me, is more about the outdoors. So we had that earth part in the beginning, and then we went to the city, and now we're back in this next part, and it is again the city. So this is called Red, White, and Blue, and this leads into the accomplishment that I have from space, and I'm so excited. So the red, white, and blue balls are in this part, and right. So there's one set that's at Camelback, and those are white balls. And these are on top of the earth like this. And they're just these spherical balls. And there are red balls at Target, and there are two different targets with these balls. And um, one of the targets has a really cool scene in there, which we could like get from like that direction. We could film the red balls that way, and that way it would bring in like this like sort of like vision of that kind of like godliness, where we're so close to godliness. I think I said we've like walked into heaven, and this is totally a theme because like I died, but I'm still on the earth. So this is awesome. So, thank you. So we've got it is. Okay. And then I also have blue balls. So these are at the car washes, and there are actually like a few car washes. There's one in Moon Valley, and there's one in Paradise Valley. It's the same thing with the targets. So all of these together are red, white, and blue balls that are on the earth. And so then I just say record the balls at Target in Moon Valley. Red, record the balls at Camelback, which are these like lights that are in front of this house on Camelback. And they look really good. They kind of match the same sort of like that thing at Target has like that like close to godliness vibe where it's just really rich. And then the blue balls are at this car wash. Okay, awesome. At this car wash, and so if we film all those together like scene by scene in a row, then that's red, white, and blue. Yes. So this movie is very big and expensive. I don't know. It was me on the earth for 8 years, and then I wrote it down. So I'm sorry if this is hell for you, but I know about it. Oh, so we have heaven and hell too, and that's cool. So let me read this what I wrote down so I'm not lost. The red, white, and blue balls at Camelback, Targets, and the car washes. Record the red balls at the Target in Moon Valley. Record the blue balls at the car wash at Paradise Village Parkway in Tatum. Record the white ball lights in front of the house on Camelback. And I like this because it's fancy. And the red ball is a target at Paradise Valley, and you can even blend in the fanciness at the previous location with the entrance, and I call it extremely rare. That has the target symbol in the sun bleached red. So you could even connect the sun bleached pink stripe to the sun bleached red target symbol. And this is really godly. So then the red balls are at the target, and then at the, and what did I say? Ting tong. Also, the end of this recording, all of them put together is red, white, and blue. Then red again. So this is really, 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 really smart. Really smart, because we have red, white, and blue, which is for America, And then the red again is kind of emphasizing that color because of like classicness, and that in itself is just enough. So nextly on the list is the American flag, which of course is red, white, and blue. And this is on a wall that is on Cactus Road. So this specific American flag can be moved to a place that's in the street. And this is um, something that is on Joan d'Arc Avenue. And so not only are we in the earth and in the city and then in the city again, but like this is like very far forward. Not only are we like being classic in here, but we are also being American. So that's definitely what it is. And we are moving the American flag to a place that's on the street. So this is a very difficult thing to sort of manifest. I know what I'm talking about. So we have this flag that's on a wall, and like if you just simply imagine it being moved to another location that fits its rectangular like shape perfectly, then that's it. So yeah, so this is the next lineup of things to be recorded and it is perfect. Okay, little because the red, white, and blue in the flag goes with what we saw previously. So those two locations, the two scenes are flawless. Okay, so this sounds good. 28 minutes plus this live streaming, like that's a really strong introduction. So I'm so happy that we have this. This is awesome, you guys. Okay, so nextly we have this like now we like know for sure like we're being kind of this like vintage, rich, fancy. Yes, John and Jill, the fancy couple who are close to godliness in heaven. And we have these light sconce walls that are coming up next, and the metal in these light sconces is definitely that fits a millionaire. So the two light sconces walls are on Cactus, and there's one very, very far away in Moon Valley. So I found this like 6 years ago, and I was so excited. That's when I found the American flag too. And it was actually like 4 years ago or something like that, maybe three. But when I found it, it was like I was so excited. Like I found that American flag, and then I was working in this restaurant. There was an American flag, and I was like, oh my god! And then I would go from Paradise Valley to Moon Valley, and that's how I found it because I was living in Moon Valley. So then, like this movie script started getting built, and I was like, what in the world? Yeah, it was awesome. Okay, so these two light sconce walls are something that gets filmed up real fast. There's one Cactus and one at the other side of the city. So those are like just like these like glass and metal lights. I really like them. Okay. So then it says this, and this is something I mentioned earlier that was like choppy, but anyway, the pink sun stripe on the wall, that's a perfect recording for a camera. In the parking garage, this is the third lineup where the scenes match each other. What am I saying here? Okay, I remember this. So this is John in his gray suit, like with a white collar, and Jill is in like her haute couture, like black and white workout clothes or whatever. And they're just being like this like cute couple who loves each other, and she kisses him on the cheek. All of a sudden there's a pink sun stripe. So that's perfect. They live in the New Times house at 4428 East Joan d'Arc Avenue, and John and Jill are just thriving in 2023 through 2026. So this is overwhelming. Let's see. I see. Okay, this next one is really big. So that's only 9 more minutes, but this is so extreme, so we're gonna pause it now.